Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they learn the truth too late. This is a story about a man named Daniel. Daniel wasn't lazy. He wasn't careless. He wasn't reckless. He was like most people, busy surviving, busy chasing, busy believing that life would always give him more time. But life doesn't promise time. It only gives moments. And sometimes it gives lessons after the moment is gone. Daniel was 22 when he decided he would become successful later. He said he'd start working on his dreams after he felt ready, after he had money, after things were easier, after life settled down. Life never settled down. Years passed like quiet footsteps in the dark. He didn't notice them leaving. At 25, he told himself he was still young. At 28, he told himself he still had time. At 32, he told himself he'd start tomorrow. Tomorrow became his favorite lie. One night, he visited his childhood home. His mother had kept his old room exactly the same, trophies on the shelf, notebooks in drawers, sketches taped to the wall, dreams he once swore he would chase. He sat on the edge of his old bed and realized something terrifying. The boy who dreamed big had disappeared, and the man who replaced him didn't know when it happened. That night changed him, not because something dramatic happened, but because something finally became clear. Life had been teaching him lessons for years. He had just never been listening. Here are the truths he discovered. Truths most people only realize when it's almost too late. Lesson 1. Time is more expensive than money. You can earn money back. You cannot earn yesterday. Daniel remembered all the hours he traded for distractions, all the days he postponed his goals. He thought he was saving time. He was actually spending it. Lesson 2. Comfort is the quietest trap. Nothing destroys dreams faster than feeling okay enough. He realized he didn't fail because life was hard. He failed because life was comfortable. Lesson 3. Not everyone cheering for you wants you to win. Some people clap because they think you'll never actually succeed. He thought support meant loyalty. He learned that real supporters push you forward, not hold you still. Lesson 4. Fear doesn't disappear when you wait. It grows. All the risks he avoided didn't make him safer. They made him smaller. Lesson 5. Your habits are voting for your future every single day. Not once. Not sometimes. Every day. And his habits had been voting against him for years. Lesson 6. People don't remember what you plan to do. They remember what you actually did. Intentions don't build legacies. Actions do. Lesson 7. Silence teaches more than noise. The nights he spent alone thinking, truly thinking, taught him more about himself than years of conversations ever had. Lesson 8. You don't find purpose. You build it. Daniel used to wait for inspiration. Now he understood purpose isn't discovered like treasure. It's constructed like a house, brick by brick, decision by decision. Lesson 9. Most limits are imaginary. The walls he thought blocked him were drawn by his own mind. Lesson 10. The biggest regret isn't failure. It's realizing you never truly tried. Daniel didn't cry that night. He didn't panic. He didn't make dramatic promises. He did something much more powerful. He stood up. He looked around his old room one last time and whispered quietly, "Not anymore." The next morning, he woke up before sunrise. No announcement, no speech, no audience, just action, because he finally understood something most people don't realize until life is nearly over. You don't need more time. You need a decision. And the moment you decide, truly decide, your life doesn't change someday. It changes immediately. So if you're listening right now and something inside you feels unsettled, that's not anxiety. That's awareness. It means you're starting to see the truth before it's too late. Most people spend their whole lives waiting for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment doesn't exist. There's only this moment. And this moment is asking you one question. Are you going to keep waiting or finally begin? Subscribe to Life Teaches for more real stories, real lessons, and truths most people realize too late.